And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Amin Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. 5 on the clock. For 3, Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Şengün against Gobert. Şengün passes to Okogie. Here's the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Smith. For 3, Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Okogie. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's McDaniels. It's deflected.
Yeah, tough to keep your shot out of Şengün's reach. You know, he's about 7 feet.
Second chance shot. Gobert, no good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's DiVincenzo. Last game for him, he had 14. Şengün against Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. And bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Conley up top. He's scoreless to win the drought. Here's Gobert, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
McDaniels against Durant. Over McDaniels. Durant, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Shot is up. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Durant. Smith outside. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Eason's checked in for Okogie. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Randall, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
He misses the free throw.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
The Timberwolves shooting has not been great early, just 27%. For three, Randall. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Eason, pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. For three, Durant hits a three-pointer.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Randall against Smith. Randall can't hit.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Durant against DiVincenzo. Durant inside. Durant draws the double, and he gets that one.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Free throw is good from Durant. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Şengün with a steal. On the wing, Durant. Thompson outside. Şengün against Gobert. Durant inside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall inside, covered by Smith. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Durant. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. And another basket for Houston.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets.
In for Houston, number 12, Steven Adams.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. They can't stop the run with that one. Houston leading by 10. Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 13.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Here's Gobert. Count it. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
So experienced, so savvy in pick and roll play. Conley putting on a clinic.
Conley against Durant. Another one falls for Houston.
Oh, he's on the attack. hitting 6 of his last 7.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Shannon comes in for DiVincenzo. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Now here's Durant. He's got 15. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Shannon from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Houston. Here's Shannon. Lets it go from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Conley. No points yet. For 3, Randle. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. Houston leading by 14. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Shannon, defended by Easton. And he dunks it down.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Durant looking around. Over Clark. Houston with another miss. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Easton. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Shannon, defended by Thompson. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. To the paint. The shot. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets lead by 14. Pass to Durant. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. Randle with it. 12 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So the Rockets 5 now. Aaron Holiday out there with Shepard. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the power forward position. Here's Dillingham. Miller outside. Reed for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Eason, pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Shannon, and here's Clark for three. Eason with some nice D. Houston leading by 20. Here's Shepard. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Eason. Picked it out of midair. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Lets it go from 14. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Rockets shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Right wing. Oh, deflected and stolen by Clark. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Man, good whistle there.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he makes a first. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Freeman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Rockets. Davison, he's checked in for Holiday. And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the second best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well positioned moving forward.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Freeman. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Crawford comes in for Davison. And Şengün, here we go. Shoots over Randle. No good, a bit long that time.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. There's the steal. Here's Crawford. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. Here's Shepard. Capella, screen on DiVincenzo. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Shepard. Capella's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted areas, huh?
Randle inside, working on Şengün. Good D by Şengün. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Good on the second one. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 21.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. A shot to stop the run. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Outside Eason. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Eason from outside the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. No problems knocking that one down. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Screen by Capella. Durant, the pass to Capella. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
In that game against the Grizzlies, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
DiVincenzo against Thompson. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Eason. McDaniels passes to Gobert, and he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Steven Adams. Allie, what have you heard?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury, but the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
All right, Allie, thank you.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Pass to Durant from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Now Randall. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Eason up top. McDaniels covering. And it's Eason penetrating. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Randall.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Adams is checked in. And Randall drops them both.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Durant against Conley. Basket counts. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Gobert with a screen on Durant. Conley on the attack. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, how about the offensive performance by Rudy Gobert? This guy feels good right now.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
Here's Conley, and Durant with the block.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Out to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Thompson passes to Adams. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Outside McDaniels. Randall against Smith. And it's Randall with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Outside Eason. The 3. Nails it from 3. Eason's got 10 points.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason. Houston shooting around 60% in the second, an excellent number. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you, BA.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Conley. Offensive board. Goes back up. Gobert. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Capella. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Durant, the pass to Okogie. Over McDaniels. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. So what do you do if you're one of those teams down there on the bottom bunk?
First of all, Ernie, you never want to be on the bottom bunk. You know why? Because the guy climbs down and he steps on your arm and he's going. You've never been to summer camp, have you?
Yeah, as long as the bed made out of solid steel, you're all good down there.
No thanks. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
And guys, turning back to the first half of our game, KD doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
Man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game come naturally to him, and he affects every phase of the game, Shaq.
Making it look so easy. The great ones do that, Kenny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And Houston has possession. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range? He's more than willing to take it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. They set the screen. Over Thompson. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Rockets' shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. On the wing, Thompson. DiVincenzo covering. Şengün, a screen on McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Şengün, no good.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Conley, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And Conley drops them both. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Durant. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. McDaniels with it. Durant covering. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their lead.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. McDaniels against Durant. Smith, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Houston foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Durant against McDaniels. 5 to shoot. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 is up. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Randle. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 16 points for Julius Randle.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Durant against McDaniels. Up top, Durant. He's got 34. The 3 from Thompson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Durant. And Gobert with a block.
Boy, you have to be careful if Gobert is in the zip code, folks. This is a great shot blocker.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Randle can't hit. For Houston, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Okogie's shot is off. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Houston on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Smith outside. From downtown. Şengün passes to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now here's Randle. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Houston working the ball around. Back to Durant. 4 on the clock. Up and over Conley. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 38 points.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Şengün with a steal. Here's Smith. Back to Eason. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Eason. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves shooting just about 33% since this 2nd half started. For 3, DiVincenzo gets the 3 ball to go. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Thompson. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got 7.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
Pass to Randall. Up and over Smith. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Now Durant for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Randall. Tries to break his ice. It's McDaniels on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Durant draws the double. And here is Thompson. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And look at it, second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Number 1, Houston.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Tate's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. Here's Reed for three. DiVincenzo. He buries it from three. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with a jumper.
Pass to Tate. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And that one falls to Tate. Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Tate nails both of them. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Shannon. And here's McDaniels. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Into the lane. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 5.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Outside Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Adams with a screen on Conley. Back to Adams. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. And the 3 off target.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Eason can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Shannon. Outside Conley. The 3. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Houston in total control. Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Adams with a screen on DiVincenzo. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And he's all alone. Jumps up. Count it. DiVincenzo's got 10 points here in the second half.
No, DiVincenzo, a guy who's absolutely going to sprint the floor if he sees an opportunity.
Minnesota foul. McDaniels. Second personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots. Shepard.
The first free throw is good, and Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for McDaniels. Clark comes in for DiVincenzo, and Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Holiday's checked in for Houston. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Clark outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's Shepard. 7 points in the game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball hits a 3-pointer. Shepard's got 10 points. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Shepard is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Eason in at the 3. That one goes. Count it.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Inside. Pass to Shepard. Outside Eason. Finney-Smith a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Here's Eason. And it's all from 3-point range. Minnesota shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Finney-Smith a screen. Here's Shepard. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
And Houston making a change here. Davison's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Dillingham. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shepard. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Here's Shannon. It's hauled in by Houston. Easton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Timeout called. Houston. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Green's checked in for Houston. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Shepard.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Crawford's checked in for Green.
First team foul. And for Houston, number 27, Isaiah.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Davison. Just 5 on the clock. Over Dillingham. Out to the right wing. Here's Shepard. Down low. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Davison, the pass to Crawford. Here's Shepard. Adams a screen. And it's Shepard missing.
Ugh, he forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. On the take. Pass to Davison. Over Dillingham. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
For 3, Randall. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Davison. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
That free throw, no good.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. Mike Conley comes in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. And then for Houston, Tate's checked in for Crawford. And Holiday subbed in for Davison. And no luck that time either. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, BA, I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Here's Shepard. DiVincenzo covering. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Here's Shepard. Pass to Holiday. Here's Shepard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Capella, he's checked in for Houston. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Now here's Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Out to the wing for 3, Conley. It's hauled in by Houston.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Capella. Finney-Smith up top. From deep three-point land. McDaniels with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Shepard. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Capella. Back to Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in for an injury update on Tari Eason.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a while before we see him again, and that hurts. You hope to maximize your time in this league as much as possible. Being out that long has got to be heartbreaking for this young guy.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Checked by Randall. To snap the cold streak. Houston with another miss. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. To the middle. Outside McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And it's Shepard missing.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Here's McDaniels. The shot comes out. Eason with some nice D. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Holiday. McDaniels against Eason. Outside Holiday. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Holiday's got his first points of the night. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randall. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Capella, screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Eason. Now Finney-Smith. Checked by Randall. Back to Eason. And here's Holiday. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
McDaniels with a steal. Randall against Holiday. Randall, the pass to Conley. Back to Randall. Rockets with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Capella, screen on Randall. And Holiday, here we go. Capella. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Randall finds Gobert. Yep, that one's good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Here's Shepard. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. Conley with some nice D. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.